With Aaron Glenn taking over in New York, Jets fans are going to start to see something that Lions fans love: receivers blocking. New offensive coordinator Tanner Engstrand showed two creative ways to do just that in week one of the preseason. On this run play, the receiver at the top of the screen is going to make it seem like he's running a full jet motion, but he's going to end up cutting his path off to try and wall off that defensive end. It ends up creating a nice cutback lane for the running back to get up the field and gain additional yardage on this play. Now, on this zone run to our left, the offense is going to have the tight end and the right tackle working a double team on this defensive end up to the next level. We're going to hope that our right guard can take care of this defensive tackle, where our center and left guard are working a double team on this defensive tackle up to this linebacker. We're also going to let our left tackle go ahead and release straight up to this linebacker. Now, this leaves the safety and the defensive end unaccounted for. We're going to be able to get a crack block from our receiver, but we got to figure out what we're going to do with this defensive end, because these defensive ends have seen these types of plays a lot. You will now see situations in the NFL where this defensive end will say, hey, I'm just going to go ahead and run straight down the line. Or on some play action plays, I'm just going to go ahead and run straight for the quarterback. You can't always rely on just your quarterback's keeper fake to deal with this guy. I think this is a creative way to deal with this defensive end where you're having this receiver make it look like he's running across the entire formation. You want to convince people to keep bumping over in that direction. And all you need here is just like a basketball box out. We just want to win that wall. It's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look like our left tackle blocking someone. It's I think a hard thing to do, but look at what it's going to create. We're going to have our left tackle have great leverage on this linebacker. We're going to open up this whole entire lane because we just need body presence to be able to wall off the right side of our screen. That's exactly what the receiver is able to do. Again, no one's putting this block on a highlight reel, but we are going to put this run on a highlight reel because look at the lane that it creates. The running back's able to have good vision, go ahead and get up the field, and that's because the receiver is now involved in the blocking. Now, everyone wants their running game and play action to look kind of alike, and you want to do that because you want the defense to have no tell of what you're going to do. On this design, we're going to have our center and our left guard pulling out on a play action play that we want to make look like a run to the top of the screen. Now, we can't just have our right tackle go ahead and take a nice little pass set for this defensive end. He's going to have to work in that same direction. So who is that going to leave? Once again, our defensive end. And you might be able to guess based on this who's going to be the person that we're asking to block him. It is our receiver. And all we need this receiver to do is sort of create a little bit of a pin, because the design of this play is we're going to fake that run to the top of the screen. Our quarterback is going to boot out, and we're going to create a movement type play that is hopefully able to take advantage of the defense. Now, this isn't Justin Fields, but I do want you to imagine this with Justin Fields, where you're going to have a receiver blocking a defensive end, not the matchup that you would think of on paper, but you just have to give the quarterback a little bit of room to be able to create that loop. As we see it, just want you to focus on this block here. The receiver is able to do that. Get the defensive end to hesitate. You're not going to end up in the Hall of Fame for this block. This is not going on anyone's highlight reel, but it's going to give the quarterback enough space to continue out into the open area to find a wide open receiver. I think that you're going to be able to do that with Justin Fields. I think you're going to be able to see receivers for the Jets continue to be a positive in the run game, in the pass game, in the play action game as blockers, and I'm excited to look forward to it the rest of the season.